Good morning, guys. My name is Carlma. I'm a second year BSc Product Design student, and today I'm going to be showing you a day in my life. I take the tram to uni every morning. By foot, it would take me about 16 minutes to walk there, but with the tram, it takes me about 9. My building is the one that's up the street from the tram stop, and it's Maudsley. It's the building for the School of Architecture, Design, and the Built Environment. On studio days, we have about 2 hours of lectures and workshops, and then we get the rest of the day to work on our projects in the studio with help from our tutors. On studio days, I usually don't have breakfast in the mornings. I wait until I come onto campus, and after my morning lecture or workshop, I go to Cafe Newton to grab something to eat. I usually pay for it using my student cards. Your student cards will help you get through most places on campus, and on courses like mine, you get about £100 a year to spend on everything on campus on your student card. And I use my student card not just to buy art supplies for my course, but also to pay for food at cafes. Newton is the business building at NTU, and it's literally like a 2-minute walk away from our building. Now we're heading back to Maudsley. Ooh. Alright, so we're working on some sketching right now. We have a CAD summative coming up, and part of what we have to do for it is sketch development. So I've been doing a little bit of sketching and exploded view for the watch that I'm working on. And I'm sitting next to Ray. Hi, Ray.
Hi guys, I'm Ray. Last day of term, so we're just getting some last minute work in before we have a nice break for the holidays.
What are you doing for your thing, Ray?
Basically, I'm designing a sensor which is for prehab for ACL injuries. Help people, assist people with their physio. Obviously we have the corona pandemic, so one-to-one sessions with a physiotherapist are quite rare these days.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on.
Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff on the walls. This is all development stuff that we did leading up to our final design stuff. Now we're headed to the laser cutting room to talk about cutting materials for one of our next projects. On the way to the laser cutting room, you can see models made by previous design students at NTU in the display room. And then we have our laser cutting room where we have multiple 3D printers, different kinds of laser cutters and computers and all kinds of materials that you can use for your laser cutting. All right, guys, it's 1:20 right now, and we're headed down from our building over to Goldsmith to have lunch. Okay, guys, that concludes our last day of term. It's over. Now we're headed over to Vic Center to do a little bit of shopping because it was Mother's Day last week and I'm going home tomorrow and I want to get my mom something for Mother's Day. At home, I chilled in my room for a little bit before getting ready for our last day of term event at our student union club called The Level. Alright guys, we're outside The Level right now. Izzy, how you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing.
Theme for the night was Down the Rabbit Hole, so a lot of the decoration was inspired by Alice in Wonderland and the decor was amazing. And that sums up a day in my life as a product design student. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and be sure to subscribe and like if you did. Thank you.